That's weird. Yeah. Move in. Yo, X-Rich. What's up? Welcome. I got everything I need? We'll find out soon, I guess. We shall find out soon.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
But yeah, so VOD watchers, if you're wondering why there is a weird chat overlay that doesn't look nearly as good as the other one, it's because for some reason, like, third-party chat is just dead for some reason. None of them are showing anything. So I'm just having to manually capture my chat window. API changes? Maybe, yeah. That would be like a logical explanation. And it'll probably take like a day or so to get fixed. But I'm not sure, I haven't seen any reports, so. We'll find out pretty soon. I can always ask in the partner Discord if anybody else uses JChat and has a problem. It could just be a meeting, you never know. I've had it before where I've had an issue and it turns out it's just me being a fucking idiot. I don't think I've changed anything. Oh, move. I saw some trouble with FSC a few days ago. Could be related then. You never know. Never know with these things. This chat window would really suit 2019 style E-Ben layout. Yeah, to be honest, it would. You're right.
Go get some sleep.
Yo, SX, thanks for the good luck. Thank you.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Yeah, you'll see the watch streak messages because I can't really filter them out. I might be able to on Chat Arena, but it's usually not a problem because, you know, you usually don't see what I see. Whatever. All temporary. Hope. You also see like raid stuff as well. That's cute. Yo, Riggy, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Yo, Zoro, thanks for good luck. Yo, Krano. What's up? Yo, Rampage Mafia. Just Storm Raid. What is up? Ah, just chilling, doing some attempts. My regular chat overlay isn't working for some reason, so having to manually capture my chat window, which is why it looks so ugly. So I do apologize, but there's nothing I can do until it gets fixed. Whatever's wrong. Yo, yeah. Thanks for the good luck. Yes, St. Angeles. You're just capturing like straight chat? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Literally just capturing my chat window. Do you see it in all its glory?
Nice bike. No, my bike!
These VOD watchers can see how funny reply is, yeah. That's the thing, I was like, should I just leave it? And then I was like, I kind of feel bad about the VOD watchers. So VOD watchers, you're welcome. People run this game on PS2 at all? Not really, no. There are some console runners, but PC is way faster. Not only in terms of like routing and glitches and stuff, but also just like shooting is way quicker on PC with a mouse compared to a controller and stuff like that. Like everything is just way better on PC for this game. Everyone knows PC is king. When it comes to speedrunning, if there's a PC version available, you should likely play it. It's usually the best version.
What are you gonna do?
of whatever it is you're doing. It's very rare. I can't even think of a single instance where PC is worse than console for speedrunning, like in any game. Nice cop spotted me there. Non-pen is actually hard on PS2. Any turret mode shooting bit is hard on PS2 and a joke on PC. A good example is 0-1 in SA. The one where you're in a minigun on the rooftop. Air raid. It's legit hard on PS2 with controller aim, but on PC it's a joke. In The Last of Us is faster on console? Really? Is that because the fucking PC port is dog shit and has like disgusting load times and lag and all that kind of shit? Interesting. I guess for newer games it might make sense because consoles are actually pretty fast, you know, in terms of like power and stuff. Like they're comparable to PCs, whereas years ago it was never a thing, really.
Nerdy Gamer 91 just resubscribed for 2 months.
Yo, Nerdy Gamer, thanks for the rhyme. 2 months. Welcome back, thank you.
No, my bike!
Everyone runs on console, and why would they if it was slower? I mean, if it's what they're used to, maybe they're just, you know, used to it and just stick to it. Hard to say, right? Like, I know what you mean. Like, you know, you think to yourself logically, why would you not switch to PC? A fair question to ask.
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Fucking Washington. You son of a bitch.
See you around.
Buy Tomb Raider Remastered bundle while Steam's spring sale is live. I already bought 1 to 3 Super Blacklight. I don't know if I told you that already. I don't plan to buy 4 to 6 because it won't be on a massive discount right now. And I want to play 1 and 3 first, or 1 to 3 first. But I already own 1 to 3. I bought that a while ago. I bought it for like 50% off, I think. Maybe winter sale, I bought it. Something like that. Too slow. Yeah. Whatever. Well, 6 isn't even on sale. I mean, it's a new game, so I kind of understand that. What's the whole deal with GTA 5 having legacy version, etc.? Don't worry, Murtsy. I am fully in the loop, and I still have no fucking idea why there's 2 versions of that game.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
They literally, like, fucking brought out an update to the game, which just has ray tracing and some other, like, extra benefits. And instead of just releasing it as an update, they brought out an entirely new version of the game. And then they wanted everyone to migrate their stuff over, but 50% of the time when you try and migrate your save files over, it doesn't work. So you just can't play your old saves anymore. If you look at the reviews for Enhanced on Steam, they're like 40% positive. because people are just saying that they can't move any of their shit over. It just doesn't let them. Just randomly fails all the time. So their migration service is fucked and doesn't work. And then, yeah. Wow, a new version of the game for no reason. It doesn't work properly. And then wondering why everyone kicks off. Classic Rockstar move. Did they release it full price? No, so I was expecting them to do that, but they didn't. What they did was they made it so everybody who already owns GTA 5 owns Enhanced by default. It's just 2 different games on Steam. So now all of your progress and stuff is just reset on Steam, and it's stuck on the old game. So everything's been reset on the new one. And you try and move your stuff over, but you can't because it doesn't work.
Nice bike.
So you're just fucked. Your player base just loses all of their progress for no fucking reason. It's just so stupid. Excited for GTA 6. Excited for GTA 6 Enhanced, I think you mean.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
Apparently the people not being able to migrate had hacked that. When I looked at the Steam reviews, people were just talking about their single player save. And it was 60%. You're telling me that 60% of all players that played GTA 5 on Steam cheated? I don't agree. I don't see that being realistic. 60% of GTA 5 players don't even know that you can cheat. You've got to think, like, just because you know all this stuff about the game, most people who play GTA 5 play it like, you know, just fucking brain-rotted zombies playing the games that come out new. They've never looked at any kind of, like, modding or anything of any game. You know? Like, they're way too fucking IT illiterate to do that shit.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
Any cheaters in chat? Only on your mum.
Tomorrow we can start sorting this mess out.
Holy fucking shit, dude. You sure showed him.
Damn.
Yo, Eric. What's up?
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Hello. Well, the game's like speedrun. Besides the GTA stuff, like I've done like San Andreas, GTA 3, stuff like that. I've done the Amnesia series quite a bit. So Amnesia Dark Descent, A Machine for Pigs, Soma, The Bunker. I've done fuck you. Done classic Tony Hawk games. Underground 2, American Wasteland. I've done Dark Souls 1 a while ago. I've done Jade Empire before. That was like a childhood game of mine. I've done bits and pieces, but it's like 90% GTA, 10% everything else. Laura's so good, you have runs on YouTube? Yeah, I do, yeah. I used to have quite a few world records in Thor in normal and stick difficulty. Easy was obviously like way more optimized. I think I was second in easy or third. And then yeah, I had normal and stick world record in Thor for ages. Until people came along. I came back to GTA after playing Tony Hawk for a while. And then loads of people just started like fucking optimizing the shit out of Thor and wrecking me. Yeah, I have a ton of Tony Hawk speedruns on YouTube. Find them. Was world class in Thor. I wasn't bad for sure. And I actually found like quite a few strats and stuff as well. Whereas in like, you know, with GTA, like if you approach GTA nowadays, everyone's already figured everything out. Whereas when I started doing Thor in like 2018, there were only like a couple of runners really, like a handful, maybe like 4 or 5. Everyone else was doing like the underground games or the early games like Pro Skate S3 and 4 and stuff. You know, Andy THPS? Yeah, I've known Andy for ages. Not like personally, but I've like watched a lot of his stuff and know him via the Tony Hawk speedrunning community.
Nice bike.
No, my bike!
When you smell me?
I actually even made guides, like speedrun guides like I did for GTA. I made one for Thug 2 and Thor as well. That I was like the guide guy for that as well. That was years and years ago.
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos. See you around.
And in those games, I'd like completely rerouted the whole thing compared to the world record beforehand. Like come up with different tricks and stuff, different strats. The game had like a ton of like untapped potential, which I always thought was really cool. So compared to GTA where I come in and like everything's been figured out 10 years ago. There's not like a ton of room for figuring out new things, new routes and new strats and stuff. I had to watch that Thug TAS in full. The Thug 1 TAS is bonkers. Really insane. Stuff that you can do in Thug 1 engine is nuts. I might be late now. Yeah, well, 'cause that taxi completely blocked me off. Fringe. A bit especially in the Thug 1 TAS where they're in what is it? No, it is Tampa, I think. And you've got a bunch of auto scrollers at the end where you've got to get a certain amount of points in 2 minutes. But there's no way to like end it prematurely. So you like get the points and then you just fuck around for a minute or so. And obviously during the task, whenever you're tasked with fucking around, they do like all sorts of crazy shit. And the amount of like fucking boost plants and stuff that they do. And they're just like literally like fucking sending themselves into the stratosphere with like super fucking boost glitches and shit. That like you can't do as a human. Because it requires like frame perfect mashing like constantly and humans just can't pull that shit off at all. Yeah, it's crazy. Really, really cool stuff. Thought to get good at THPS, I don't know how though. Same anything, just play the game a lot. You know? Like there's two different like ways to get good at Tony Hawk, right? Like you can like learn to speedrun it, or you can learn to become like an online player, you know? Like going for super high scores and learning all the lines and stuff like that. Like if you asked me to go in online, I'd get fucking annihilated because I don't know like all the tricks and the lines and stuff. But then if you asked all the online people who are insane at getting like billion point combinations, and then made me, you know, go against them to speedrun, I would fucking wipe the floor with them, you know? I should just download American Wasteland and find out on a website that credited you for the repack. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. I've also made repacks for like 1, 2, and Thor on Abandonware, my Abandonware.
Hey, Leo, I think we got a buyer for Diaz's merchandise. You gotta give him a ring, man. Set up the deal, you know?
Where are you now?
You okay, Leo? You sound kinda different.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's gone away for a while. He left me in charge.
Screw you, man.
It's a mega replay, holy moly. Yo, Nero. Welcome. Yeah, I made those repacks. I can't take any credits for obviously the mods in them, like that's way smarter people than me. But I put them together and put them on My Abandonware because before, My Abandonware had versions for all the games, but they were untouched and they run like shit on PC. So I bundled it all together with the community fixes, and now you can just download it and play it, and it works like really, really well. Runs great on modern hardware and stuff, works with controllers out of the box. It's just such a nice way to play it. I don't know what happens if Atlantis' car is destroyed while you run towards it. You big bang it away as a mission fail. Good question. I don't know. I know that if you get in his car, you die because the car despawned in the cutscene, and if you're in a car that despawned, it kills you. It's like a failsafe. So it's an easy way to fail the mission if you want to, you know, just do stupid shit. Is it with party mod or resort? It's with the party mod. I haven't looked at resort yet. I know it's really good for like online, and it's basically like Thug Pro but on steroids. But I haven't played it personally. Never played much online THPS. Just speedrunning single player stuff. Go fast but reckless. Thanks for the GL. Yeah, it very much seems that Rethought has basically taken over Thug Pro and is like backporting all their stuff on top of what they've already done.
Okay, good day, senor.
Oh, Madness, welcome. Didn't know you die if you're inside a car that despawns. Yeah, if you get into that position where I was, where you have control in that cutscene, and then you just get in Lance's car, he'll drive away, and then you'll just die. Because it kills the car and then kills the actor inside the car, if there's anybody inside. Which is obviously you, and it kills you. So it's like, it's one of the rare instances that you get killed by the game script, just forcing you to die. Like, you know, you're not taking any damage. It's just the game killing the player, like by code, which is really, really rare. It only happens in like a handful of instances. And it's only if you glitch the game. Obviously, it's not intended to happen normally through normal gameplay. It's only like really via glitches where you can get the game to kill you via script, which is like a very, very rare thing to happen. But it's a cool thing to show off because obviously most people have never seen that before. So why would you?
Please, mister, I need to get by.
Respond to a 10, 51, south, 5 point. Terminada, motorbike.
Oh, God. Josh died to that before in SA. It happens a lot in DYOM. Yeah, in mods it can happen like very easily. Just like, you know, slight bugs that you can take advantage of. But in vanilla game, it's very difficult to recreate. Obviously, the devs were good at not accidentally killing the player for no reason. You know, that's pretty important. Like, a lot of things you can kind of get away with. It's just been like, oh, we didn't really have enough time to fix that. But murdering the player is something that you very much need to avoid. for a myriad of reasons. Killing the player is not a great idea if you're a dev. You know, without good reason, anyway. You can kill them, just make sure it's, you know, fair and consensual. An okay start. I can salvage this. That was way too fast. Gold even. Nice. That was a pretty clean segment, so I can't really argue with that. I still need to beat getting over it, asshole. Fine. I'll have not beaten that game even for the first time. Game's fucking hard. I'm terrible at it.
Show me your face, traitor.
This is fucking awkward movement. Yeah, Rampage Mafia, thanks for hanging out. See you next time. More angry drivers, bro. It's always the cabbies, too. Cabbies shafted me on Back Alley Brawl as well. Always the fucking cabbies.
You must be Cortez's new gun.
Until more gainful opportunities arise. They'll be here any minute. We both better get a good...
Yeah, there's like a Steam achievement, Lime, I think, for beating the game like 50 times or some shit. So it's very much leaning into the whole, like, that was great, now do it again. Much better. How did it feel to go back to vanilla after having 1,000 Cardense? You know, what fucked me up more than anything else, Murtsy, was 60 FPS to 30. The game feels so fucking weird at 30 now. It feels like I'm lagging. Even though I'm not. Obviously, I'm used to playing at 30. But, you know, my brain was used to 60 for just a little bit. Just enough for me to think 30 is like... Like, I understand why people now, they play modded versions at 60 FPS. And they go to play 30 and they're like, bro, this is unplayable. Like, it's not, but it is if you're not used to it. Well, I kind of get it. Whereas before, I never really understood that logic. But I get it.
Don't just stand there, you pricks! Chase that dickhead down! I live! Dickheads! And it's all down to you. What is your name?
This is a horrible Jay.
See you soon, amigo, I think.
Shit. Where's that guy, Lance?
Fucking hell. It's weird as well. It's the close replay movement that fucked me the most, which is really rare that I lose time there. Very, very rare. But whatever.
Tommy, it's Ricardo Diaz. I want to thank you for looking out for me, my man. I asked that prick Cortez. He said you're the real deal, my friend. Well, you're not
Macaroni.
I need a guy like you. All I have now is dickheads. Dickheads everywhere, yo. I make you real rich.
Come on, baby, come on!
Oh shit. You see, it says 60 FPS. I'm very weird. Like, I'm blind to the point where genuinely, and every time I say this, people are like, no way, it's fucking nonsense. Genuinely, in games, I don't notice a difference between 60 and any higher FPS. I can't tell the difference. You could put two monitors next to me, tell me one of them is 60 and one of them is 500 FPS. And I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. No idea. The only time that I can tell that my monitors are 120 Hertz versus 60 is when I'm moving the mouse around on my desktop. I can notice it. But in games, I can't tell the difference. It looks exactly the same to me. So I just play everything at 60. Because anything higher, I genuinely have no fucking clue what the difference is. It all looks like 60 to me. Rocket League is life-changing going from 60 to 144. See, I've played the game at 60 and 144. No difference. Can't tell. Feels exactly the same. Looks exactly the same. I know it's not. Like, I trust you to, you know, tell me that I'm wrong. But I just, for some reason, my brain just can't notice any difference. It looks exactly the same to me. Exactly the same. It's weird. My brain just is like, okay, they're the same picture, that meme. Because you're on Clone Hero 2. Played Clone Hero at 60 and at 500 FPS. No difference. Yo, A-bomb. So. I almost ran myself over there, that would have been bad. Would have been a little bit cringe. Yo, Taboo, by the way, thanks for the GL. I don't know if I said hi. Sorry if I didn't, I forgot. But if you have FPS regardless of refresh yourself with input latency. Yeah, that's why I play Clone Hero at 500 FPS. Obviously I can't see it in 500 FPS. But I put it up anyway, because why not? My PC can handle running the game at any frame rate, you know. It doesn't take a lot to run that game. But what I mean is, like, I couldn't tell you the difference. You put two PCs next to me and said which one's 60 and which one's 144, no clue.
One thing puzzling me. What's with Quentin? I don't know. I always kind of liked it. Quentin.
So that specific replay spam, Mertzy, saves a whole 6 frames. Because usually you would have to play a replay in order to gain this turret mode control that I have. But by buffering a million different close replays, it buffers one into the mission. So I basically get the effect without having to play the replay. And playing the replay takes 6 frames. It pauses the game for that amount of time. So you're like pausing the game in order to gain a ton of time. But basically you don't pause the game at all. You get all the benefits without that 6 frame pause. So, yeah. That whole thing is to save 6 frames. But it's free. It's a free 6 frames that you wouldn't save otherwise. So, yeah. That's one of those, like, you know, the memes with speedrunning where it's like, oh, so now I do this, this, and that, and I do poop skip and shit fart, and it saves a whole 3 frames. That's basically what this is with Vice City. It's like, yep, and I do these, like, 1,700 different fucking inputs, and I save 6 frames. Compared to doing it normally. It's really dumb, but it works. It's fast. You would be surprised. Actually, zoom. You find a new skip, you need to name it Poop Fart Skip. Sure, bro. I got you. My favorite speedrun, GTA speedrun name is a Toilet Fade. It's a good one. Toilet Fade. Very similar to Poop Skip.
Okay, you're on your own from here. Good luck, brother.
Which game is it? It's in GTA 3. And it makes sense as well. It's not just like a dumb name for the sake of it. It actually makes sense. It just sounds funny. When you say toilet fade, it makes it sound like you're getting like a real shit haircut. Like, oh yeah, bro, give me that toilet fade. It's stupid.
They call me vacuum cleaner.
That's twice I've done that. What the f am I doing? There's also something called poop walking in Dark Souls 1 that isn't super useful, but it's used in some like categories and stuff. And it's poop walking because when you activate the glitch, it looks like you need a poo. That's why it's called poop walking. It looks like you're like holding in a big shit. It's great. Dark Souls has a very, very good one as well. Poop walking. You hold your stomach, you hold your ass, like you like tense up your entire body and like, yeah, squeeze your legs together.
I am the boss's right hand.
Good shit. No pun intended.
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor, I believe you are a man who can get things done. So please help me. You can find me at the boat, huh?
You got that.
I'm lost now.
Go Ellie, I think. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Fuck this stupid fucking strategy. Impossible, I tell you. Impossible. Yeah, okay. This is dead. Dead. It was fucked anyway. I was like 25 seconds behind. Oh, I'm okay.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
I'll skip. That reminds me of a gang territory skip. It's because my other one isn't currently working, Arnie. So I'm just manually window capturing my chat window. It's not a permanent thing. It's just until the other one fixes itself. But yeah, thanks for the good luck. So. Is you about to 2018, Ben? Yeah, that's the, few people have said that. It's like, oh, it reminds me of like the old days of my stream, like my layout. Yeah, fair enough. Can't really argue with that. I suppose. French skip? That's a pretty good one. You do something weird with the chat, but I just can't put my finger on it. Yeah, it's because I'm capturing my thing. Look, if I put my mouse here, look, you should be able to see it. See?
Get some sleep. What are you gonna do?
I can
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this.
make it
mess
look
out.
ugly. Real time. Lows, remember this is how the chat looked when we got sub 53. I mean, maybe it might be broken for a while, so I have plenty of time to get a run with this. You know, who knows? Oops. Oh, Sparky, thank you.
I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking
Thank you, thank you.
shovel shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
Just
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
because he was the most recent message, Monster Man. It could have been you. Remember that. Could have been you.
No respect for that.
Come on. Come on, game.
I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I went through 2 cop cars. I tried to nudge them the tiniest bit and I missed both of them. Brilliant. My favorite story in the GTA series? You mean like overall game narrative? No. I like VCS quite a lot. I think it has a good story. I think Lance, especially in VCS, Lance and Vic's relationship is fucking hilarious. But in terms of like what I think is the best, it has to be GTA 4. GTA 4's story is like insane. The writing is so good. Oh, Tommy go. Never played VCS, sounds intriguing. You gotta play VCS, bro.
I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
The rite of passage playing VCS, that game's fucking hard.
Your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
There is port for PC, for VCS. I mean, sure, if you want to do 6 out of the total of 100 missions that work in that mod, then go for it. The fuck? I let my friend VCS a week after I got it and he never returned it and denied stealing it, so I actually could have. I see. First game. Just emulate it on PSP.
Come here.
Yes, it is. I have it. It's PSP emulator with mouse and keyboard key bindings. Right. So let's just talk about what you said. You said there is a PC port which means it is a PC application. And then you go, yes, it is. It's a PSP version running on emulator. So that's not a PC version then, is it? That's just a PC version running on emulator. Whether you're using keyboard or mouse or controller doesn't make a difference. You're playing the console version. There's not a PC port. It doesn't exist. Like, your two sentences just then completely contradict each other. Yeah, bro, I'm playing the PC version right now. It's the PSP version. Okay, dude.
Nice bike. No, my bike!
PSP Recap project surely in the next 2 years? Surely.
Will you be working for my father?
Hey.
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Surely.
See you around.
Yeah, playing on PPSSPP with keyboard and mouse is not new. It's been around for ages. It's just not very good and not nearly the same as an actual PC release. H-On's on an RDR2 casual playthrough. I've thought about it many times. I've wanted to do it for a while. But the problem is the game is so fucking long. That's my main issue. The game is so long. I would only really do it if I wanted like a big break from GTA, you know? Like if I wanted to just like take a month off from GTA. Like I burnt out, want to play something else, then maybe I'd play RDR2.
Shovel shit in my face.
But
Go get some sleep.
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office.
If the game was as long as Red Dead 1 or like, you know, under 20 hours, I would have already played it. But it's the fact that it's like a 100 fucking hour game. It's holding me back. Yeah, I had a lot of issues with playing on controller for Saints Row 1 and 2 Lime. Fucking hated it. Yo, Harry, what's up? Yeah, I'll be curious to see what Xbox 360 games get put together, Monster Man. Could be really cool to play some native 360 ports for stuff.
No, my bike!
Because I have a ton of 360 games that I love that never made it to PC. And emulating them is kind of ass. Saints Row 1 and 2 being a perfect example, really.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Is Cyberpunk on your list of games that you want to play on stream or casually? No, fuck that game. Actual trash game. I tried to play that game twice across 2 separate years. The first time was on release, and it just crashed on launch no matter what I did, so I refunded it. And the second time, I bought a... Did I buy it on sale? I don't remember. I bought it again, like, a little while on, and it was on sale, so I was like, oh, I'll give it another go. A couple of years have passed. It's like 3 years after the fucking game came out. I was like, oh, surely it's fixed now. Played the game. Within 5 minutes, I got soft-locked. First quest bugged out on me. I was like, okay. I've given it enough chances. The game is just fucking awful. And every time I say it, there's always people like, oh, well, I played it now just last year and I never had any issues. Good for you, man. I fucking hope that you never have another issue with any game. Because the game just does not fucking work for me. I wish I could say that it did. Because it's right up my alley. I love CD Projekt Red. I love those kind of games, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's not really a lot I can do about it.
This way.
I tried it twice. I had to refund it both times because it was unplayable. So, whatever. No plans to play it. Ever. I tried. Tried my best.
This is worse than being down.
Way too slow.
Everyone will know my name.
I'm gonna go see what I can dig up.
I have a Google form. Lime.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
And obviously in the Discord as well, there's a thing where you can suggest games.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Helvete.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
What's your problem? Elisa 10, 21, Central, Ocean Beach.
Stop right now!
Elisa 10, 21,
Yes, ma'am.
Central, Ocean Beach.
Come here!
Respond to a 10, 34, Central, Ocean Beach. Suspect on Southwest, Washington Beach.
You're all mine, some guy.
You're shitty Weaver. Same here. Same here, same here. Well, busy morning and afternoon. Woke up, left for the gym at 9:30. Got back at like 12. And then had something to eat, showered. Start stream until, you know, late afternoon, whatever. And then actually chill out for a bit.
Nice bike.
I don't know what I'm gonna do this afternoon / tonight. I need to do some bits around the house, but aside from that, I don't really have anything on. I might go food shopping, because I kind of don't really have anything to eat. I've got eggs, and I was thinking about making, trying to make, I might fail, trying to make some omelets, 'cause I've never had omelets before. Well, I have, but not like homemade. I never made an omelet before, is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe.
So I might try and make omelets tonight.
Difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Then I'll go and get some stuff to put in them.
It's like such a good thing he didn't
See
win.
you around.
I'm thinking that's it. I'm thinking that's a good move. Because they might become like, you know, one of my favorite things to make. And I've heard that they're pretty easy and good. So, from what I've heard, all you do is just like scramble the fuck out of some eggs. Wait until they're like, you know, basically stick them into like one, rather than like scrambled eggs, which are like individually bits of egg, right? You instead like leave them at the bottom of the pan or whatever until they're like, you know, like the surface of the bottom of the pan. I don't know how you describe it. Like one big thing, one circle. And then you like spatula it out, and then you've got your base there. Put whatever you want in it, wrap it up in the egg, and then bam. But I think that is the move. I think that'll be quite good. You're an English breakfast type of guy? I mean, everyone who's from England is a fucking English breakfast type of guy. I do love a good English brekkie. My favorite thing, let's see, that I think I've said before, but I don't know if you've been here. Did it a couple of days ago. Is I make breakfast wraps, but for dinner. So I get like holy.
Will's no fun just subscribed.
Yo, well, thanks for the prime. Insane. 0 messages in chat. Prime sub. Giga Chad. Yeah, but yeah, I do breakfast wraps for dinner. So I will like, I'll get like sausage, bacon, egg, beans, fucking hash browns, mushrooms if you want to, cheese if you want it, and put it on like a tortilla wrap and eat it for dinner. Obviously more of a breakfast thing, but it's a massive breakfast. So I don't usually like to eat it for breakfast because I don't like having that much food for breakfast. I usually feel like shit afterwards. But having it in an evening for dinner, it's so good.
Nice bike.
And that's like my specialty. Like if someone says like, oh, when I come to your house and I want you to cook for me, I'll make them breakfast wraps. I'm doing my part. Oh, let's go, bro. I need to VIP you. Will in the chat just there, so you all know why I'm giving him like special treatment. He goes to my boxing gym, so he's a rare IRL dad. If you're all now gonna DM him asking for my address, please don't.
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father.
Use wrappy things instead of bread. Yeah, tortilla wraps. Yeah. You're basically making like a burrito, but with a fry up. It's so good.
See you around.
Looking biblical. Oh. Yeah, tortilla wraps is where it's at. Yeah. So good. I'll just DM you for your address. Sure, bro, yeah.
Poke my head out of the gutter for one freaking second.
Yo, Focus, by the way. So, sorry, I
Go get some sleep.
missed your previous
What are you
message.
gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow
Welcome.
and start sorting this mess out.
Do I enjoy black pudding? I'm like impartial to black pudding. Like, if I ordered a breakfast, I wouldn't specifically ask for it, but if it was on the plate, I'd eat it, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't, you know, say, oh, no, thank you, no black pudding. If it came with black pudding, I'd say fine and I'd eat it. I don't dislike it, but I don't, like, love it either. I'm like, you know, in between. Fuck. Do you do boxing? Yeah, I do. I've been doing it for like just under a year now. It's my like go-to exercise now. I fucked off the gym, I fucked off weights, I fucked off the treadmill, fucked off everything, and I just fight for exercise now. And it's fucking great. I love it. Ben is outrageously difficult to fight. It's just I'm tall. I just cheat. YouTuber boxing when? Funnily enough, Will, I don't know if I've ever told you about this, but I've actually said that I would 100% like love to do that. Like, if another streamer wanted to fight me, I would fucking love that. That'd be great. Like, I've asked other GTA speedrunners if they want to box me in a fight, and obviously they all say no. Because, like, they don't have any experience. Yeah. Yeah, everyone says, yeah, Ben versus Josh. Because Josh is my size. But he wouldn't fight anyone. So.
Nice bike.
When there's the next Jake Paul fight, I would fucking spark Jake Paul. And I'm being 100% serious. I would fucking annihilate Jake Paul. The little rat. Josh versus Ben sack race? Dude, sack race. Takes me back.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
You chat plugin? No. No. I'm literally just, look, shady Weaver. I'm literally just capturing my chat. Look, I can select it and whatever. Because my JChat plugin isn't working for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe like Twitch API changes or something. Hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow. So I'm just manually capturing my chat, so you've got something. It's not intended to be a solution, but people seem to like it. They're like, oh, it looks really cool, and I'm like, bro, no, no. Jake Paul beat Prime. Oh, I was gonna say Prime Mike Tyson. I was gonna make a joke. Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. Like, yes. I could beat Mike Tyson in a fight. I could beat up any old age pensioner. I would destroy Muhammad Ali in a fight in 2024. Do you wanna know why? Because Muhammad Ali is not a boxer that you should be fighting in 2024. Like, Jake Paul is beating up fucking corpses. Yeah, literally beating a dead horse, yeah. Like, I could beat up any heavyweight champ that is fucking over 70 years old. Like, I would smoke them. Of course I would. I could go against any world champion boxer from like 1960 to 1990, and I would fucking destroy them. Because I'm 40 years younger, minimum. And I would just outpace them. It's not because I'm better than them. It's because they're 70 and I'm under 30. Especially the ones that are dead. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I beat the shit out of Ali. What would he be able to do against me? He's not going to be able to defend himself, is he?
Nice.
Don't give Jake Paul any ideas. Maybe he'll fight Ali next. Who knows? Ben is the type of guy to knock out the dentures of every time at home in the UK. Fun fact for you all, I've talked about this story before on stream, but you all might not have been here. You know, different. This was like a while back I talked about it. In one of my first ever boxing sessions, I punched somebody's hearing aid out. And it just so happened to be the mum of the person who owns the gym that I accidentally hit a little bit too hard. So I was like, I was convinced that I was going to like be vilified from the gym, never welcome back. I was like, oh my god, like I've ruined this. Like my second time at the gym, and I've completely ruined my reputation here. I'm never gonna be able to show my face again. Luckily, it was all laughed off. But yeah, in my second session, the head coach's mum. Is this why she beats us up? Yeah, exactly, yeah. But literally, like, she was like a frail little lady, bless her. Obviously, she's in good shape. She knows how to fight, don't get me wrong. But, you know, she is an older lady, and I am a young, huge guy, right? Like, you know, I'm not trying to flex or anything, but I'm a big fucking guy, okay? Yeah? Like, I am the biggest guy at the gym on average. Like, there's nobody who's bigger than me, usually, that's there, right? And obviously, being big means you can hit quite fucking hard, even if you don't have good technique, right? So, we're training, and I'm pulling my punches. I'm hitting this lady like 10% effectively. I'm not trying to hit her at all. And she says, like, it's okay, you can hit me, you know? Like, you can hit me, just fucking go for it, just hit me. Like, just, like, basically just telling me to stop being a pussy. It's like, just fucking hit me, for God's sake. Like, let's train properly. So I was like, okay. So the next time she comes in, I fucking hook her, and I knock her hearing aid out because I hit her so fucking hard. And I was like, oh my god. So fucking sorry. Like, we laugh it off now.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your
But yeah, she told me to. She told me to. That's my defense. She told me to hit her. And we always make the joke, it's like... legit pulled a Jake Paul, yeah. I did. But it's like, in a boxing gym, boxing gyms are so good, because where else would you be able to punch an old lady in the face and not, like, get arrested? Like, how would you be able to get away with that anywhere else? Oh, what is this, by the way? What the Officer, help, I'm stuck. Officer, help! Help! Officer! Alright, that'll be a redo on that. Good soldiers follow orders. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. She asked me to punch her, so I punched her. Simple as that. I did what I was told. I was a good student.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
On my first day, I got choked out by one of the coaches. Oh. Why didn't you just tap, bro? Were you like ego refusing to tap? I will never go unconscious in training because I just tap. Fuck that. I'm not gonna get choked out. I'd rather tap. Your Oryx. I'm not too sure. It might just be runs. We'll see. We shall see. It was me, a very skinny dude, and a kid, BJJ, and I was just winning every round, so they took my ass out. That's brilliant. Talk about a humbling first experience. I had a good sleep. I slept like a rock yesterday. I got to like 10:30 and I was like, fuck this, I'm going to bed. Like, I was just so like physically exhausted. I don't know what it was yesterday. Like I didn't even really do that much, but I was so tired. And I just, the second my hit the pillow, I was out dead until 7:30 this morning.
Nice bike.
I'm impressed you haven't roundhouse kicked a pensioner by this point. Oh, I have many times, but it's just, you know, they usually defend themselves. Whereas that hook was like fully unprotected shot, which is why it, you know, clobbered their hearing aid out. She just wasn't expecting it, I guess, which is weird because she literally told me to hit her, but yeah. Caught Bender's spinning elbow today. If by teaching the spinny elbow, you mean doing it against me out of fucking nowhere and almost taking my head off, then yeah, sure, you taught me it. Yeah. She dropped her items. Did you lose? What, you gonna run away with her hearing aid? Then I think I would have been kicked out, I think. What is this gym you go to? It's just legit a combat gym in my town. You can do like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What else? They used to have wrestling, but they don't have that anymore. You can do like sparring, like K1 sparring. You can do, yeah. You ever killed someone in the ring? No, I've never murdered anyone. I've dropped a few people, but not like, you know, really badly. Yeah. Like, worst injuries that you'll see are like... Yeah, Will broke his rib, which is probably the worst injury I've seen so far in terms of like, you know, recovery. Was it kickboxing or boxing that includes an elbow strike? Elbow strikes are heavily illegal in boxing, especially in kickboxing as well. Really, I don't think elbows are legal in kickboxing. But the kickboxing is more of like a striking class. So you learn everything. So you learn punches, kicks, elbows, knees, you know, that kind of thing. So it's more like Muay Thai style fighting. Yeah. But in like a kickboxing official bout, you can't elbow somebody, to my knowledge. The same in boxing. But in Muay Thai environments, you can. So you learn a bit of everything. But like my primary thing is boxing. That's what I do. Like I'm good at boxing. I'm shit at Muay Thai. I'm shit at kickboxing. Oh yeah, MMA, that's another thing that you can do. You can do MMA at our gym as well. A lot of people just fight exclusively like MMA. Train MMA all the time. A bit of everything. I box, that's my thing that I do. I do bits and pieces other days when there isn't boxing on, but like, I am a boxer, that's what I do. This is shit. But
I'm gonna go see what I can dig up. I'll be watching.
I'll continue it because I'm bored of doing the same 2 missions over and over again. The Asgang there, is that a glitch? No, it's not. When you activate a rampage, the gang that you get is based on like a cycle, like an array, and it picks from each gang, and then the next time you activate the rampage, it picks the next gang, and so on and so forth.
Hey, Leo, I think we got a buyer for Diaz's merchandise.
MMA scares me. MMA is fucked. I've done one MMA class, and it was fucking horrendous.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's got away for a while. He left me in charge.
Screw you, man.
MMA is scary. The one and only time I did MMA training I was taken down. I landed on somebody's knees because they put their knees up. So I landed all my body weight on their knees, and I hit the ground so hard on their knees, I threw up in my mouth and swallowed it at the same time. Like I choked on my own fucking vomit. It was horrendous. Zero and I, thanks for good luck. See you later, I'm okay. Damn, you suck at MMA. Wow, it's almost as though, Warris, when you do something for the first time ever, you're not a fucking god at it. Who knew? I, for one, am shocked. Truly. $7.27 is bad, but whatever. Yeah, it's a fair point, Crooked Badge. But, like, it's very different, like, amateur training versus professional fights as well.
You were at my party?
Yeah, I remember.
Mr. Versetti, it was a most unfortunate incident that happened with your business deal.
I know.
I want you to know me and my people are doing their utmost to get to the bottom of it. If you'd like to talk to me more privately, you can find me at the boat, huh? Okay? Good day, senor.
MMA is hard when big. Being big works until it doesn't. That's what I always say. Same in boxing. Like, you have, like, a natural advantage. But the second somebody knows how to use that against you, it just stops being effective. And you just get wrecked. You can't just use, like, oh, I'm big, so I'll smack the fuck out of everyone. It just doesn't work. Like, there are so many people at our gym that just wreck me, regardless of my size. Just fucking walk circles around me. Bro, what is that? Was always deemed too aggressive to try any combat sport. What were you, like a fucking... an angry young'un, Oryx? Wanting to fight people all the time? A big guy and I've done BJJ for a bit. Guys that knew how to use my weight against me were unstoppable. Yeah.
Everyone will know my name.
The one thing I do wish with BJJ and boxing, I wish there were belts in boxing. It's nice to have something to like aim towards, like a goal. I know some places kickboxing has belts, but boxing never really does. You know, white belt to black belt, that kind of thing. BJJ does, and like quite a few martial arts do. But it'd be cool to go for belts. You can get grade on some gyms, yeah, I guess. So.
I poked my head out of the
Although you've been training for MMA? No. You might have come late to this conversation, right, Natty? I'm talking about, like, not training MMA, like, ever, because it's horrible and I hate it. I've been boxing for, like... We're in March. I've been boxing for, like, 8 or 9 months. It's like last summer. Good, Tom. Thanks for the good luck. Thank you. Yeah, boxing, yes. MMA, no. Boxing is the, noble sport. There are belts in boxing, just beat Usyk. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Of course. When's Liv getting trained to box you? She actually has come to the combat gym before. She came to like the first couple of sessions that I ever did. So she knows how to throw a punch. She probably beat the shit out of most of you. Obviously, she won't stand a chance against me because I train every day to beat her up as effectively as possible, you see. So she doesn't stand a chance. Heard you got a new PB. Congrats. Yeah, I got 5306 on Wednesday. Last Wednesday.
Nice bike. No, my bike!
Liver's beat up more GTA streamers than you have? True. Liver's beaten up Casey Prue before. She threw him off a bed at ESA. The fucking nutter.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
What the fuck? Yeah, true story.
Difficult having a rich and
Ask Fru.
father. Vamos.
He threw his ass to the ground.
See you around.
I had to de-rush my game. I was 4 seconds behind you before. Oh, you need to get a 5310 then so you can stay relative to me. Why Fru stopped coming to the UK? True, yeah. My bike's gonna despawn again. Oh, it didn't. Brilliant. Does Liv actually speedrun? Yeah. Just sub 1. She's a fucking beast. Yo, Felix, what's up? Yeah, she's doing all missions now as well. Got sub 1 in no SSU, and then she's gonna get sub 2 in all missions, first ever. Actual Giga Chad. Fucking hell. Where's the Ben versus Liv speedrun challenge? At one of our events in April, we're gonna do a speedrun of Vice City with 2 players, 1 controller. Well, 2 players, 1 keyboard, basically. And that's gonna be hilarious.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Yeah, 2 players, 1 keyboard and mouse. You just leak an event in April? You mean the event that's been public for like the last 6 months? No. Yeah, Oryx, I'm feeling better in the sense that, like, I feel the same, but I just did 2.5 hours of exercise this morning, so it makes sense that I feel tired, right? Like, whereas yesterday, I barely did anything and felt exhausted anyway, which is always, like, not good, because it's like, why am I all of a sudden so exhausted? I haven't done anything. Whereas today, it makes perfect sense. So I have no problem with feeling tired. And I can chill out the rest of the day. You know. Whereas yesterday, got to lunchtime and I was like, bro, I'm legit like falling asleep at my desk. And I hadn't really done anything that would, you know, make sense as to why that was happening. It's always a little concerning when I'm like, why am I almost falling unconscious when I've been awake for 4 hours? Jesus. Can't see.
You got me, mister.
like exercising, but I always got very shaky and feel weak afterwards, so I don't do it as often anymore. One of those things that you've got to like slowly build yourself into, right? Like if you throw yourself in the deep end and start like rigorously training, your body will just like reject it. Whereas if you start off like, you know, 1 day a week for an hour and build up to 2 days a week, 3 days a week, etc., you can get into like a really nice routine with it. But yeah, your body can just like scream at you to stop if you do too much at you know, too quickly. I've done that before. Gonna do a lap of 10k on the MTB. What is MTB, Pika? That Dutch thing? Or am I just being dumb? Oh, mountain bike. Right, I've never heard that abbreviation before. Oh, cool. I was saying to Will earlier, I want to get my bike out again when the weather clears up a little bit. And we'll start biking to the gym and stuff rather than walking. Walking's just kind of boring. But I'll get a bit of use out of my bike. Bike friends. Oh, friend. Bike friend. Can't ride a bike. Fucking shit. You should learn, Tom.
I poked my head out of the gutter for one
Good skill to have. You never know when someone's gonna put a gun to your head and say, ride a bike right now or I'll kill you.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we
And you're gonna be like, well, Dios mío. Drew, I don't want to find myself in that situation. I'm just looking out for you, man. I just want you to be safe. No, I don't want you to be killed. You never know. Thanks, Ben. No worries. I do. It's me right now. Ride a bike. Fucking blessed. In the Netherlands, biking is in our DNA. Whenever I've been to the Netherlands, it's always fucking insane how many people ride bikes. Like, when you cross a street, every street, you have to cross the road like 4 times. You have to cross first for the first set of bikes, and then the 2 lanes for the car traffic, and then the other set of bikes on the other side. And both of those have 2 lanes of bike traffic as well. It's crazy. And that's every street in the Netherlands. Everyone has like 6 bike lanes. It's mad. I love it. Yo, Chirp. What's up? Yeah, like when I've been to like Amsterdam, Rotterdam, fucking Utrecht, that's where I've been, Zwolle, like it's all the same thing. Just bikes everywhere. When you come to Tilburg? I haven't heard of Tilburg. Have I? I don't think I've been. I've been to quite a few places in the Netherlands. For various reasons. Maybe I've been there before. Yeah, Netherlands is so good for that kind of stuff. Public transport is really good. And yeah, bikes, like you can just hire a bike and just send it. Really, really good. Whereas like UK, they're getting better with it, but even then, you're lucky if you get a bike lane. Unless you're in like London, then it's pretty good, but Like I've hired a bike before in London and biked across London, and it was fine. Ish. It wasn't great, but it was fine. But like up where I live, in the middle of fucking nowhere, there's like not really any bike lanes. And if they are, like when I say bike lane, I'm talking about just like painted on the road. You're just biking on the side of the road, and it's just got a little thing that says like it has like a bicycle thing on it. You're not actually in your own lane. Like you're still risking getting hit by a car all the time. If somebody decides to mow you down, they just will. Whereas like Netherlands, it's all individual bike lanes. You're not anywhere near the road. You know, you've got like your own dedicated space. Yeah. It is not particularly fun. Bro, what are these cycles?
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit.
You're a bike freeze, by the way. What's up?
Get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
Welcome.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Dude, Feekit, here, elderly ladies especially on bicycles are so fucking dangerous. The amount of times that I see a fucking old biddy and they're doing maximum 6-7 miles an hour. Max. What's elderly in your book? Like 50 plus.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second
And they're, yeah, like they're like on a bike, but they're barely moving 5 miles per hour. Then everyone has to overtake them. And it just becomes like crazy. It just like clogs up the whole fucking road. Like, bro, move. Like you might as well walk. You're gonna bike at 5 miles an hour. You might as well just walk. Like double that at least. And whenever you're biking as a cyclist, you then have to overtake a lady in front of you. Then you have to pull out into traffic on a main road to overtake this lady because she won't get the fuck out of the way. Proper pain in the ass. Shit. The cop car starts amazing. It's amazing in terms of speed. It's not amazing in terms of execution. Has there been PB happening today? I wish. What the fuck? What is happening? Sending that cop car flying.
My head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
Is that when you spot them out and take the hearing aid? Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. I like, as I go past on the bike, I get them a swift fucking left hook. swipe the loot and then be on my way. Exactly that.
Respond to attend Ocean Beach.
I'll worry today you get a car. Don't worry, that day is never coming. I medically can't drive because I'm too blind. So, all good.
Respond to attend 24 Central Ocean Beach. Suspect Northwest Ocean Beach.
Hoodlum Ben is now the boxing nickname.
Attend 21 North Ocean Beach.
I prefer the midwife.
Report attend 28 Ocean Beach.
You'd be totally fine in the US. Yeah. Yeah. Like 80% of the cities where you need a car, otherwise you just can't fucking do anything. Can't leave the house. Nice new chat layout. My other one isn't working, Momo. It's not by choice, trust me. It's just better than nothing. You see my favorite GTA? Yeah, it's my favorite game of all time.
Nice bike. Yo, what's up? No, my bike.
It seems like a lot more people actually like it, Momo. Like a lot of people have said like, oh, that looks really good. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally just window capturing my chat. Oh, Mr. Roboto, thank you. Hope you enjoyed.
Maybe. So difficult having a rich and powerful father.
Yeah, as soon as the JChat plugin starts working again, I'll use that again. But this gets the job done for now, yeah.
See you around.
It's functional for the time being. But it's only because my other one isn't working. That's all there is to it. I do have the mental fortitude to finish. You just get used to it after a while. Arcs. Fucking hell. The upcoming mod you'll be testing and playing. I want to play Flamed Story for San Andreas soon. I want to look at the Styles Redux or whatever it's called, Styles Redux, which is like VCS style VC. What else? There's a couple of things. Any casual gaming? Yeah, of course. Always gonna be casual stuff. Just whenever I feel like it. I want to do Watch Dogs 1, 2, and Legion at some point. I've got Tomb Raider to do. I might do Saints Row 3, 4, Get Out of Hell, and the reboot as well.
One thing you gotta realize.
Sleeping Dogs. Could also do Sleeping Dogs as well, yeah.
Local gun shop. It's a couple of blocks away.
Won't be opposed to that. Just stuff like that. Got plenty to do. Ugh. We done Saints Row 1 and 2? Yeah, I have. I played Saints Row 1 on Xenia? 360 emulator? Whatever that one's called. I think it's called Xenia. And I played Gentleman of the Row for Saints Row 2. Bro, all these stats are just so ass. A little Fable playthrough. I really loved playing Fable 3 as a kid. And everybody told me like, oh, Fable 2 is way better. Fable 3 sucks. But I never played Fable 2. Fable 3 was the only one that I played. And I played Anniversary, which is a remake of the first game. So the only one that I haven't played is Fable 2. Everyone's like, what? You haven't played Fable 2? It's the best one by far. And I'm like, bro, sorry. What about a CS2 game young people keep talking about? CS2 game. San Francisco is a proper E-bend core game. Which one's the one where you can... Excuse me. Which one is the one where you can take control of other people and then like fling them into your opposition? Is that Parallel Lines? Or is that San Fran? That is San Fran. Gotcha. That seems like a cool game. I got Parallel Lines on Steam recently for like £1 on sale. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll look at the rest of the Driver franchise, but I tried to replay Driver 1 on stream and that was just horrible.
Nice bike.
It's such a bullshit game.
Oh, my bike.
And they just like kept crashing constantly and it was fucking me off. I Split Fiction with Liv. She's already playing it with Dave, her like best friend IRL. So I was like, you can go for it. She's like, well, I want to play it with someone, and I was like, I'm probably not going to want to play it anytime soon, so you just play it with your friends.
At least I don't know this piece of crap.
Is Driver 1 the game where you play a mission in second person? Pass. Driver 1's the one with the garage tutorial that barely anyone completes.
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Yeah, Driver 1 has the classic, yeah, like, oh, I never beat this tutorial as a kid. It's like a fucking terrible tutorial. It has like one of the worst tutorials in fucking gaming history. Because it's not a tutorial. It just puts you in a garage, gives you a list of things to do, doesn't tell you how to do them, and then just says, good luck. It's so fucking poorly designed. It's like a trial, yeah. But you've never learned how to do any of those things. It's like, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna teach you how to, I don't know, fucking fly a plane. And then it tells you all the maneuvers, and then just says, okay, do them. You'd be like, no, you haven't taught me how to fly a plane. How the fuck am I supposed to know how to do it? Yeah, it's just became like a massive meme because the tutorial is so bad. Oh. What is going on with my middle mouse button? Like double tapping sometimes. I think my mouse is becoming more and more fucked. I should buy a new one. Bro, I just cannot fucking drive to save my life. Get Logitech G Pro wireless. How about you fucking don't tell me what to do? How about that?
Second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep.
Wasn't your video that says GTA VC never tells you that you have to buy assets? No. GTA VC does tell you to buy assets. There's a cutscene and a phone call that talks about it. My critique with GTA VC that you might be thinking of was some of the assets don't tell you how to complete them. So like cherry poppers, you just buy it and that's it. There's no mission, there's no nothing. And the game doesn't tell you that you have to do 50 specific deals in a row. It's not cumulative. And the same with pole position. You buy the club and there's just no way to know how to progress with it. You have to spend $300 in the club, but nothing tells you that. And I think that's poor design. Like, the other ones are fairly intuitive because they have a marker, they have a mission, and when you complete all of the missions, it completes the asset. Like, that makes a ton of sense. But some of them are really poorly designed. Is it getting warmer now in Yorkshire for spring? It was weird. We had like plus 15 degrees like 3 days, and now it's gone back down to like fucking 0 again. I don't know what's going on.
Stay right there,
Yeah, like it started to like go to spring and then it just gave up and went back to winter again. It's really weird.
Nice bike. No, my bike!
Yeah. When the cutscene for cherry poppers is a hint that you can sell drugs from the ice cream truck, so I just got lucky in thinking, well, I guess I'll just sell ice cream drugs until something happens. Well, so there's the problem, Cricket Badge, is you said, what you're saying there is purely logical, right? I will just keep doing the mission until something happens. But the problem is that nothing ever happens. You sell 50 and the mission continues on. The only way to finish the mission and have it succeed is if you cancel the mission after 50. You could do 45 deals, cancel the mission, nothing would happen. Do another 20 deals, nothing would happen, because you have to do 50 in a row and the game never tells you. That's the problem. Like, there's no excusing that, it's just poor design. All of these starts are so bad, it's so slow.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face. Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Yeah, it's also a good point, Tom. Yeah, the fact that you don't know what assets are mandatory and what aren't, there's no way to know. Is not ideal.
Hey, get back here! Stop, or I'll call for backup!
So it just made the asset make money once you got 50 sales? No. If it did, that would be more reasonable. Because then your logic would work of just, you know, I would do the same thing. Just do the mission until something happens. But it doesn't. You have to specifically get out of the truck. Or manually press the button to end the mission. Turn the jingle off. That's the problem. There's no way to know when you've passed a mission or not. And obviously, that is like so counterintuitive because you have to cancel the mission to see if you've beaten it. But then if you haven't beaten it, if you haven't done 50 deals, then you just reset your progress trying to see if it's enough. So what you would have to do is, even if you had that knowledge, which you don't, but even if you did, and you give the game the benefit of doubt, what you would have to do is you would have to trial and error it. You'd have to like do 10, cancel, no, do 20, cancel, no, do 30. Awful.
Go get some sleep.
Does it get beaten if you get busted? I don't think so. I think you get busted before and it counts the mission as like not complete. I think the getting busted happens first before the mission can pass. Back in the day, I thought the 100 affairs were required in a row. Yeah. Yo, next in the Mr. Whoopi. Oh, true, Momo. Yeah, that's a good point. I thought they'd throw you out, but they don't. They just bust you there and then. So yeah, it wouldn't count then. So you could do 50, get busted, and it'd reset, and you'd never know. Yeah. Even worse then. Even worse. Very proper mandatory for endgame. So it's complicated. The way the ending works, Mercy, is you have to get 7 assets. 2 of them are mandatory, which is the Vassetti Estate, which is Barbara and Copland, like Diaz's mansion. And the print works is mandatory. Because the Cap the Collectors, the 2 final missions start, that chain starts at the printworks. So those 2 are mandatory. So then the other ones are 5 of your choice. So you can do the Malibu, you can do Taxi, you can do Boatyard, you can do Cherry Poppers, you can do Sunshine Autos. Do any of those, as long as you complete 5 of them, doesn't matter which ones you do. So they're not mandatory because you don't have to do it, but you have to do some assets. So you can't not do all of them, if that makes sense. So it's like kind of in between mandatory and not. Because if it's not mandatory, that implies that none of the assets are mandatory and you never have to do any of them. But that's true. That's not true. You have to do some of them, but then they're not mandatory because that would imply that you have to do all of them, which you don't. So it's a complicated question. It's not as simple as a yes or no. It's like weirdly in the middle. You have to do at least some of the assets arbitrarily. Yeah, optionally mandatory, yeah. Oh. Without duping, what's the tactic? Sunshine movie, Taxi, Paul, and Boatyard. No, you don't do movie. Movie's too slow.
Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do?
You do Boatyard, Cherry Poppers, Taxi, pole position, boatyard. Not going well today. I mean, most sessions are going to involve lots of resets at this level. So this is going as expected. I don't consider this a bad session. It's just a normal session.
What are you gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Is it duped run? Yes, it is. It's impossible to do these kind of times without dupes. Yeah, Oryx, exactly, yeah. Dupla's world record is still under an hour? No, Tom? I don't know who you've been watching. Dupla's world record is like 1:15 or something.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second.
Is anybody doing glitchless runs? No, because there's no such thing as glitchless in GTA. The games are so old that glitches happen all the time. Glitchless is just like an arbitrary term that doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you define a glitch? Like, if you're playing glitchless and you jump and Tommy's skin like glitches out to another thing, does that invalidate your run because it's a glitch? People still use it Cone Crazy? No, nothing does Cone Crazy. And that's also why Dupless is nowhere near glitchless. Like, people are saying like, oh, Dupless is close enough. No, it's not. Dupless is heavily glitched. Is there any no major glitches? No, there's no major glitches. There's no major glitches for this game. He's doing the chase skip without replay glitchless. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is all the questions that you got to ask. And it just becomes like a stupid conversation of like, oh, does this count as a glitch? What about this? Is this a glitch? Like, it just becomes stupid. Will I be doing Titan Andreas runs like you did for Vice and Tyson and one is complete? Maybe, but the game's so fucking long. So I'm unsure.
No, my bike! Get out of here!
So Josh will do Titan Andreas runs. I mean, yeah, of course Josh will. That's his game. He does long stuff.
You be working for my father?
Maybe.
Play never got into SA running. I mean, it's that plus the fact that it's like also kind of ruined by all the third-party stuff nowadays. Like, I'm not really interested in.
See you around.
Not really interested in all the whole fucking 3 FPS caps and all that kind of shit.
I poked my head out of the gutter for
What third-party stuff? No, if you want to play high-level San Andreas, you have to have like an external frame limiter to cap your FPS to certain levels for certain tricks and stuff. And if a game has that, I'm immediately not interested anymore. I don't care. I don't want to play it. Anything where you need like external software to function to play the game, I don't find that interesting at all. So that like killed any interest in SA that I had. I immediately became very disinterested in GTA SA. I would say play D, but even it has dupes. The dupes aren't the problem, it's just the external shit that I don't like. I used to play duped SA all the time, no problem.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second and fate shovels shit.
I'll do a couple more resets, and if I don't get anywhere, then we'll call it for today. I started quite late, and I've got some chores to do around the house.
Give me an ID.
This is my street.
You and me, boy.
It's skipped when you're on a bike. Crooked badge, because she can't put your hand on the lap because, you know, she's not sat next to you. That's an intended thing in the game. Nothing to do with what version you're playing. I didn't activate fucking vigilante. Alright, one more. See if we get anywhere.
I poked my head out of the gutter for 1 freaking second.
We'll say it while in a stretch, but
In my face. Go get some sleep.
it's probably just, well, I mean, it's almost definitely just checking if car, say line. If not car, don't say line.
I see your face.
Central Ocean Beach. 10:21 in Central Ocean Beach. There is a 10:21 in Central Ocean Beach.
Enough now.
There is a 10:24 in Central Ocean Beach. West Ocean Beach.
Why'd you punch the Oceanic? To maintain my wanted level. I need to have a wanted level when I go into that back alley to spawn the cop car. And my wanted level expires over time, but if I commit a crime, aka punching that car that I don't own, then it will extend my wanted level to keep it for long enough. He's lying, he just hates that car. That's true. I'm lying. I made it up. That thing that I said, pure speculation.
Nice bike.
No, my bike!
Good Leopard King. Thanks for the good luck. Thank you, thank you.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe. So difficult having a rich and powerful father. Vamos.
Cannot get a good pie to save my life.
See you around.
Fucking hell. Whatever, let's just keep going. Proper Yorkshire fucking hell. Sometimes you just gotta hit it with the, hey now. Hey now. Okay now. That's better. That's a much better drive. Alright, that'll do me. Fucking shitting fuck. Alright, that'll do me. Didn't really get anywhere today, but is what it is. Let's see who is live. As a British person, do you say dickhead or bellend? I say bellend quite often, so probably that. That's right, guys, doing some station. Enjoy that.
My grenades.
Right now, ISIS. I read him yesterday. I'll read Guy instead. But yeah, thanks for being here as always. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. But yeah, we'll do some more attempts tomorrow and hopefully play a bit better, do a bit better, get better results. Hopefully the chat stuff is fixed as well, but if not, whatever. See you later. I'll see you tomorrow if I see you. Take care. Bye. Missing you already. Bye.